Listen closely because I'm about to share something truly extraordinary. It's not a secret in the traditional sense, something to be whispered in darkened rooms, but rather a fundamental truth, a key to unlocking a life of boundless potential that has been lying in plain sight, waiting for you to discover it. Imagine, if you will, a life where each day dawns not with a sense of obligation or routine, but with a palpable feeling of excitement, of joyful anticipation. You arise knowing, deep in your bones, that you are the architect of your experiences, the master of your destiny. This isn't a dream, a fanciful notion, but a genuine possibility, a state of being that is accessible to every single one of us. You see, we are all born with an innate ability, a divine spark of creation within us. Think of a tiny seed, inert and lifeless, yet within that humble shell resides the very blueprint for life itself. And so, it is with you. Within you lies the perfect, unique blueprint for an existence filled with abundance and profound fulfillment. The key to unlocking this potential, to bringing this blueprint into vibrant, tangible reality, lies in understanding the profound connection between your inner world and the outer world. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is not a distant, uncaring observer. It is in fact in constant, intimate communication with you, listening to the silent language of your thoughts, the subtle whispers of your feelings, and the vivid imagery you conjure in your imagination. Imagine for a moment that you are placing an order, not at a restaurant, but from the very fabric of existence itself. You don't simply say, "I'll have something delicious, please." No, you become a meticulous artist, a visionary architect, painting a detailed, multi-sensory portrait of your desire. You say, "I desire a home that embraces me with its warmth, filled with laughter and the aroma of freshly baked bread. See sunlight streaming through large windows, illuminating polished wooden floors and comfortable, inviting furniture. I feel the soft caress of a gentle breeze, hear the cheerful chirping of birds outside, and sense the deep contentment and belonging that permeates every corner." You describe in exquisite detail the laughter of loved ones, the crackling fire in the heart, the feeling of safety and serenity, and the quiet joy of simply being. You specify the shade of the walls, the texture of the fabrics, the view from the window, and the very essence of the emotions that resonate within those walls. This is the language the universe understands, the vibrant, compelling call that sets the wheels of creation in motion. And once you have placed this order, once you have imbued it with the full force of your intention and feeling, the most crucial step remains trust. You must, with unwavering faith, release your attachment to the how and the when. The universe, in its boundless creativity, has 1,000 pathways, 1,000,000 unseen hands, ready to bring your desire to fruition. Your task is not to micromanage the process and worry over the delivery process, but to surrender to the unfolding, to dance with the divine rhythm of life. You are in every moment a painter, a sculptor, a weaver of reality, and your thoughts are the threads from which your life is spun. To create a masterpiece, you must become a conscious artist, a master of your inner domain, choosing your thoughts with the same care and intention of an artist. For thoughts, they are inextricably linked to the symphony of your feelings. Imagine once more that you are envisioning your dream home, You conjure a vision of its elegant facade, its sun-drenched rooms, its tranquil garden. But if this vision is merely a detached, intellectual exercise, a cold clinical observation, it will lack the vital spark to ignite the creative fire of the universe. But if, instead, you allow yourself to feel the joy of inhabiting that space, the deep comfort of belonging, the quiet pride of ownership, then you infuse your vision with a potent, irresistible force. Your feelings become the very language of creation, the emotional current that carries your desire across the quantum sea of possibilities and into the harbor of your reality. The universe, you see, is not swayed by the eloquence of your words or the sharpness of your intellect, but by the unwavering conviction and fervent passion that reside within your heart. To attract love, you must feel the expansive warmth of love. To magnetize abundance, you must bathe in the feeling of overflowing gratitude and prosperity. This, I understand, can be a challenging endeavor, especially when your present circumstances seem to contradict your desires. But remember the seed. Does it despair in the darkness of the soil, lamenting its confinement? No, it patiently, resolutely pushes forth, drawing strength from its inner knowing until it breaks through into the light. You too possess this inner knowing, this unwavering faith in the unseen. And as you cultivate this faith, as you learn to navigate your emotions, you will discover that you hold within you a power that transcends all limitations. To make this vision a reality, the key is repetition. Like an artist who returns to their canvas day after day, adding layer upon layer of paint, you must consistently revisit your desired reality in your mind's eye. Visualize it with all the vividness you can muster. Engage your senses and feel the emotions as if your desire is already fulfilled. This repeated act of creation in your inner world will gradually mold your outer world into its image. Visualization is a cornerstone of manifestation, a technique as old as humanity itself. Ancient cultures understood the power of the mind to shape reality, and visualization was a key component of their spiritual practices. The ancients didn't see the world as a collection of separate solid objects, but as a flowing river of energy, an interconnected web of vibrations. They believed that our thoughts born from this same universal energy could interact with and influence this flow. When you visualize, you are essentially directing this energy. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, and the more intense the emotions you attach to it, the more energy you are channeling. This focused energy, according to ancient wisdom, doesn't simply disappear. It ripples outwards, interacting with the very fabric of the universe and ultimately shaping your reality. In many esoteric traditions, this energetic fabric of the universe is referred to as the Astral Light. It is seen as a malleable substance, a sea of infinite potential, capable of taking on any form or shape. Visualization, in this context, is the process of imprinting your desires onto the astral light, using the power of your imagination and your focused intention. The images you create in your mind, imbued with feeling and conviction, become energetic blueprints. They come together within the astral light, attracting and organizing the subtle energies of the universe to align with your vision. This is why clarity, detail, and emotional engagement are so crucial in the art of visualization. You are not just creating pretty pictures in your head, you are shaping the very building blocks of your reality. This process is not instantaneous. The universe, with its own rhythms and flow, responds to your energetic blueprints in its own time. This is where trust and patience become essential. You must release your attachment to the outcome, knowing that your visualization has set the wheels in motion. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, will orchestrate the events, encounters, and opportunities that will bring your vision to life. So, friend, I leave you with this. Imagine like this. Imagine with unwavering clarity, with a powerful feeling, and with the full force of your being. Remember that your thoughts are not fleeting phantoms, but potent seeds, carrying within them the blueprint for your reality. Trust in the process, surrender to the flow, and as you awaken to this truth, as you begin to imagine with the full power of your creative spirit, you will discover that everything you want and so much more is already yours, waiting to be revealed.